Kind of crazy when you look at that. Then it was the largest city north of San Fran and west of Chicago. Now the largest historic site in all of Western North America. I mean, what more could you want? World-class visitation here at Barkerville. Truly a crown jewel right in our own backyard. You gotta come and visit. And well, when you do come visit, you're gonna check out a lot of little itty-bitty things. All of these things have a story. We're gonna learn about a couple of them today with the curator here at Barkerville's Town and Historic Park. Come on. Yes, times have changed since Barkerville was a thriving metropolis here, but the artifacts still remain, and history is important to look at, and we're so lucky to have the curator here at Barkerville, Mandy, to talk a little bit about this today. Thanks for making the time. How's it going today?
Of course, it's hot today, and we're not accustomed to that. It's normally this time of year we still have snow up to our ankles.
So tell me a little bit about what we got on the table here, because, yeah, I mean, you might find this beneath the snow, I guess, but this has been here for a lot longer than just one winter.
Yeah, so these items actually have been here since the beginning. This axe is, it's a timber axe, and it was used to cut the timbers that would have framed the shafts and the tunnels that Billy Barker actually mined.
Oh, wow. So this is like one of the first axes probably to appear in Barkerville, I guess, when Billy Barker was coming along?
Yeah, so we know that this is Billy Barker's axe because he actually had the name of his company engraved in it.
Oh, I feel like that's pretty high tech for the day.
It would have been something probably the blacksmith did, but it was certainly artistic. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Now, are they axes, have they changed much over time? And you see different eras of axes here in Barkerville, or is this like the standard kind of what? Like, is this fancier than other ones?
We do have a lot of these, but this one really stood out just because it was personalized, because he had the engraving on it.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So time period roughly, we're thinking.
Yeah, so this would have been around the time that his claim was active, so 1860s, 1870s, probably this would have been used, and for many years after.
Cool. Well, I guess maybe I'll have gray hair by the time this thing's celebrating a 200th anniversary, Mandy, but I want to go to the pocket watch here, because this is the other interesting little nugget. Tell me about this.
So this is Billy Barker's pocket watch. This was donated in the late 1950s, around the time the park was set up.
Oh, wow.
By somebody who had it, who received it from Billy Barker himself.
Imagine how many years and days and hours this thing has seen.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Somebody knew this was precious, so they took care of it, and then they brought it to us.
I'm assuming it doesn't use batteries, so what, would you crank it, or how would it?
Pocket watches, they would have been wound.
Okay.
So you'd have to wind it usually daily or every few days.
Wow. Interesting stuff. Okay, so Billy Barker's, I feel like this is a pretty valuable item then in terms of...
Probably, yeah. It's not necessarily valuable in terms of money, but it's valuable historically because it's associated with him and we know it was his. And we don't have a lot of stuff to tie Billy Barker to this place left other than his name and his legend.
The legend lives on, Billy Barker. And just like this, this pan, it's kind of not, is it your typical gold pan? I mean, I feel like it's more like a bowl.
It's not your typical gold pan that you'd see now.
Yeah.
Now they're typically manufactured in a press, in a factory. This would have actually been constructed in a building like the tin shop by a tinsmith. And you can see that it's made in pieces and put together.
Wow. It's crazy. It's a little different, probably a lot harder to make than what they make it of now.
Yeah, so these were very valuable at the time of the early gold rush because it would all have had to have been hauled up here on somebody's back.
So, like, this is probably one of the things, I mean, everyone talks about, like, the old Western movies, right? All these robbers along the way. This would have been one of the things they're probably trying to get? Absolutely.
When you see all of the old paintings of the classic prospector, they have a pick, a pan, and a shovel. And if they have those tools, they can find some gold.
Overall here of the archival history and stuff that you work on here at Barkerville, how many items do you think there is in the collection altogether?
We have never managed to count them all. On a rough guess, we'd have to say at least 500,000.
Wow. And new ones keep on popping out of the soils, I understand.
They keep coming up out of the soil. People drop them off. We just recently had a donation of a couple of pieces of furniture that belong to the Duties, who built the house where we have the schoolhouse lessons.
I guess it's a call out to anyone. If you have something a story to tell, you can reach out to you. I'm assuming you here?
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, come visit Barkerville this summer. You never know what you're going to find. Keep rediscovering. If the curator's learning more, you can certainly learn more too. So thanks for your time today, Mandy.
You're very welcome.